No, in case you're wondering, that is not 2 sheets of plywood. That is 1 3/4 inch piece that has separated. Wonderful. What are we going to do? Hey everybody, Ricky here with Apple Valley Farm. So, Houston, we have a problem. I went by the local Home Depot, and this isn't a Home Depot bash, by the way. Went by the local Home Depot, or it could have been any big box or any local hardware store. Went by, got a sheet of plywood. Before I left the store, and this wasn't just after I got home, but before I left the store, I noticed that one edge of the whole thing had separated. So, hey, I've never done this before, but I bet you we can fix this, and I bet you we can make it usable. Let's see what we can do. So we've definitely got some major separation going on. It's going all the way across, but not all the way back. Maybe about halfway back. So I don't think this has to be real complicated. I'm gonna use some wood glue and see if we can just clamp this baby back up. Okay, so I've got a bucket of like these 6-inch clamps. I've got just some regular old Titebond, and that's it. I'm going to put the glue as far back up under here as I can get it, as much of it as I can get in there, and then we're gonna put a whole bunch of clamps on it, give it 24 hours to sit, and let's see what happens, because it's unusable obviously right now, but let's see what happens when we glue it up. All right, there we go. Got our clamps on. This is a motley crew of clamps. We got a little squeeze out. We'll get that off. There we go. But as you can see, we got it squeezed down pretty well. I think that's pretty good. Let's leave that overnight, and we'll come back and see what happens. All right. Okay, here we are it's been about 12 hours. No, it's actually been about maybe 16 hours. So, I've let the glue sit up overnight. Let's start taking off our clamps and see what happens. That's still that corner, and that could be because I didn't get enough glue there. Yeah. The rest of it, let's see what this corner looks like. That looks good. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this, except for this corner. That is not a fault of the glue. That's a fault of Ricky. I think everything else really turned out nice. I think we can save this stuff. Look at that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna glue this corner up again to finish it off, and then frankly, I think we're good to go. Yeah. All right, so I think that turned out really well. So a few clamps and a little bit of just basic old Titebond wood glue, and we saved a nearly $100 piece of plywood. We'll look at this a little bit more because I will round off all the edges, and of course we'll cut a hole in this for the cornhole top. We'll see if there's any further separation, but I'm not expecting there to be any more problems. I think if we were going to have problems, we would have already had it. So I'm going to call this a win. If you've got some more information though that we can add to this, or that might contradict something that I've done here today, hey, I'd be happy to know about it. This is not on par with the production process at the plywood facilities, obviously. But it seems to be doing the job, and apparently whatever the process is at the facility, it didn't get done very well. So at least not on this piece. Hey, thanks a lot for hanging out. Join us here, subscribe to our channel. We're doing stuff like this all the time. Hope to see you next time. Take care. See you.